Idaho Eats, brought to you by Culling Professional Services.
Hi everybody and welcome back to East Idaho Eats. My name is Caitlin Hart and today I am here at Pie Hole with Jordan. Jordan, tell me a little bit about Pie Hole.
Well, we opened up around about June or July 2020. We do a lot of pie by the slice stuff. To-go orders occasionally, but pie by the slice, New York style type of stuff. So.
Awesome, sweet. So let's get right into it. Do you want to tell me a little bit about this first one?
So what we got here is the potato bacon pizza because we are in Idaho. The roasted potatoes we actually make in store. We clean them, slice them up, do all of the spices for them, put them in our ovens. So the potato and the Alfredo sauce both actually made completely in store. And then, it's just mozzarella and bacon are the kind of accoutrement for it. So
it reminds me of like scalloped potatoes, kind of. The bacon is really good on there too. Mm-hmm. And what is the sauce on there?
Alfredo.
It's Alfredo sauce? Okay, that one's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about this classic one we've got here?
Yeah, it's the Pepperoni Pizza. It's actually our top selling pie. We sell so many slices of it on a week-to-week basis. In fact, before we open, we typically make one for the table, cook it, and then we make an extra one, cook that so it's ready to go, and then we make a third extra pepperoni just to get through our morning rush.
Just to make sure you're ready for
everybody.
Just
to make sure we're ready because we sell so much of it.
I can see why.
It's totally simple. It's just marinara, mozzarella, and then a lot of pepperoni.
I can see why. It is covered in pepperoni. You can't even really see the cheese, which is exactly how I like it.
So much pepperoni.
I mean, I can't even imagine how much it takes. So I actually got to, what do you call it, spin the dough here?
Yeah, we call it throwing a skin.
Okay, throwing a skin. I actually got to throw a skin, and it was so much fun. There's a lot of technique that goes into that. How do you learn to do something like that?
Our kitchen manager will typically take about 3 days to train new hires. And in that time, you learn to throw the dough the first, couple of days, 1 or 2 days. And then after that, you're just on your own. And it's up to you to develop your own style, figure out how how you're most comfortable doing it, and then it's just confidence after that.
You just got to hone the skill.
It's making sure that, you're not scared of it, basically.
Okay.
Because if you're scared of it, you're not going to throw it effectively.
You're going to rip it.
Punch a hole in it or something like that. So, and everybody develops their own style after probably about a month. They figure out the way that works best for them. So.
Awesome. Well, it was definitely a first for me. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. So if you get the opportunity, I would say try it. Let's move on to this last one. This one looks really pretty. What is this?
So this one is the DMZ. It's one of our specialty pies.
Oh, man.
It's the most intricate one that I've brought here for you today. It's marinara and then kimchi, which is a fermented cabbage. It's a Korean style dish. And then mozzarella, green onions, bacon, roasted garlic. And then the sauce on top is a gochujang sauce, another Korean sauce. It's kind of like a sweet and spicy. The closest thing you could relate it to is sriracha. We make that in the store as well. So
it's definitely hotter than the other ones. But I think it's really good. I like spicy food.
Right.
I really like the green onions on that too. I really think it adds a lot of flavor.
Yeah, a lot of these pies are kind of, we bring it to the owners as like, hey, I think this would work, and then, if they like it, we'll do some fine tuning, kind of figure out amounts, and then from there it's just like, well, what if we tried it with this, and then, eventually the final product comes out.
Your own special take on stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys are in downtown Idaho Falls. What are your guys' hours?
So it changes day to day. Fridays, Saturdays are our busiest days, and we're open from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then most other days of the week, it's 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. So
awesome. So if you're downtown looking for some late night food, definitely try and check out Pie Hole. Come see Doug and Jordan here. And thanks so much for watching.
East Idaho Eats, brought to you by Culling Professional Services.